Hello everybody. Recently I bought the Army Men 3D game for PlayStation 1, and one of the main reasons I did this is because this was actually one of the first games I played on the PlayStation 1 during the end of 90s and the beginning of 2000s, or let's say year 2000. Now the game here, I will unpack it soon, is actually, it's not the first Army Man game, because there are several of them. I think there are, more than 15 Army Man games in total, and there are some good videos. If you search on YouTube, if you enter like Army Man history, you will find a couple of videos that are going through the history of the Army Man games. But anyway, this was not actually the first Army Man game, because the first Army Man game was made already in 1998 and was actually used on the PC, on computer. But this was the first Army Man game for the PlayStation. And yeah, okay, let's see how it looks like. Now I'm gonna unpack it, just a moment. Set to my camera. So I bought it actually this week, and it came by post. So as you can see, it's still like in this kind of plastic package. And yeah, here it is. I actually feel very nostalgic, because, as I say, I'm born in 1989, so the first time I was playing this game I was only I think like 10, 11 years old. And I will put also one text about PlayStation, my first experience with the PlayStation. You can read about it later. Anyways, this is how it looks like. As you can see, it's like the original, I would say it's original games. It's not a pirate copy or something similar. And this game was, as the Army Man series, was actually based on using, the plastic toy soldiers that were popular as during 1980s and 1990s. So it says here Army Man 3D, like that was one of the pitch for the game, was to say, okay, now you actually can play this in the 3D, so you can look at the soldiers from above, or from different perspectives, comparing to the computer. And it says here Real Combat Plastic Man, TM. And this is how it looks on the back. Let's see what we can find here. Yeah, there's the mention of Sarge. As you know, maybe in the Army Man series, Sarge is one of the main characters, maybe even the main character, one could say. And so this is actually the first, one of the first time he's actually mentioned, at least on the PlayStation. And then there's the instruction here, like shoot machine guns, launch mortars, plant mines, and so on. Then it says, like, for example, need heavy artillery or extra mobility. Oh, that was very catchy. Jump in your tank, jeep, cargo truck, or half track. Oh, very sensational language. But anyway, it's marketing after all. And let's see. Then you can see here it was the content was seen as okay as long as you are 11 plus. But when I was a child growing up, I grew up in Bosnia, so this was after the war, and I have to say, people didn't really care about your age, like when you went to a gaming club, like a PlayStation club, so didn't matter. You could still play any game, almost more or less any game you wanted. There was no control, no checks or something like that. So, and I'll just open it now. Take a look from here. As you see, there is the instruction manual, and this is something I will actually read later. So, oh wait, actually there is Yeah, it's in different languages. Let's see. There's in English. There's in French. There is German. Something more. Oh yeah, it's there's Spanish as well. So I think this is very beautiful design. I mean, PlayStation 1 was how to say, it was basically a revolutionary console in several ways. I mean, mostly because it was on the CD, but like the design was just amazing. So, and I think this is, no, it's actually sorry, my bad, it was actually, I think it's actually Italian. So yeah, I think so. It looks like that, yeah. Yes, it did. Anyway, so so this is the instruction manual, and here is the CD itself. So I bought it on a site called Tradera, which is very popular in Sweden, but if you want to buy this game, you can always check some other website like eBay or Amazon. Anyway, I just want to, it's a Saturday night, so I want to enjoy this game and you know, just to bring up some memories. So I will try to make a video at some point where I can show like how the game looks like when you're playing it. So thank you very much for watching, and keep on gaming, and especially keep on retro gaming, and experience your personal nostalgia. Nostalgia is after all part of our human nature, so psychology. So we all have it in ourselves. It only depends on what we attach our nostalgia to. Thank you very much. Have a nice morning, day, or evening.